platform that can contribute to improve the economy, ecosystem sharing, mobility with our visible light communication devices. And we can cover a whole number of alternative transport like vehicle, ferries, parking, tickets, etc., with a highly variation on our designs. So thank you very much. Okay. Hello. See my screen? Can you open the screen sharing for me, please? Second, please. Okay, so we have some technical issue, but I will talk like this. So we are ITC. We are the ones who make all of us spend less time on the road. We have a solution that can prevent traffic jams by connect them to the traffic light, by connect cameras to our system and the traffic light. Traffic jams is one of the most painful problems today around a lot of cities in the world. For example, in Berlin, the average speed inside the city is around 17 kilometers per hour. This is slower as we're using a horse. Our system today can prevent traffic jams by connect to existed cameras, understand traffic tendencies, and prevent them in real time. And try 1 second to fix a technical issue. 1 second. Maybe we'll do it like this. So basically, this is our system. Our system can connect the existed cameras of the municipalities. Using computer vision ability, we can sense a lot of traffic tendencies, make a pattern recognition on traffic, understand traffic pattern-driven response, and control traffic in real time. We're using a very smart computer vision sensing ability. 1 second. So using computer vision, we can sense a lot of information about all the objects that are getting inside the intersection. We understand the speed, the distance, the arrangements of the object. Using this parameter we gather, we can make a pattern recognition on traffic tendencies. We can understand in real time what is the proper decision that need to execute in order to prevent the traffic jams. This is simulation we did on the intersection we operate in Israel. Here you can see this is actually a situation that you can see a full traffic jam that we succeed to prevent them by manage it right before it starts to accumulate, by understanding very small traffic tendencies and intervene in real time while changing everything. We are fully software solution, no need to deploy any hardware on the edge. We can connect the existed cameras of municipality, make the traffic counting and understand the situation and prevent traffic jam before they're starting to accumulate. Basically that's it. I'm sorry for the technical issues. I just make it like this as a speaking and through the camera. I just need to improvise because of the situation. So if any further question, you can feel free to ask.
Yes, I have one question. Can you explain me who are your clients and what is the revenue model? Is it a turnkey solution, like case by case basis, or is it scalable, replicable?
Yeah, so this is software solution. So the subscription is SaaS, a yearly payment. We're charging between the 5,000 to 8,000 US dollar per year per intersection. Since this is only software solution that not require any other on the edge, this is the business model. Today we have a client in Tel Aviv. We control the 15 most complex intersection in the city. We have a contract with Tel Aviv municipality. We also have a partnership with the second largest traffic light company in Japan that possess more than 20,000 intersections. We're now doing a live pilot in Japan in a city 1 hour from Tokyo. And we also have now very soon we're gonna start pilot in Alcabondes. So we hope that we also going to reduce the waiting time even in Spain.
Thanks.
Okay. Any further question?
How long does it need to test that a potential solution until it is sent? I mean, so it's you put the software and then you need to take the information. For how long do you take the information, and then when do you decide it's okay to send the orders to the traffic lights to prevent the traffic jam?
Yeah. So basically, this system is based on a methodology in machine learning that called continuous learning. It means the first time I put the solution will work wonderful, but it will converge to a tailor-made solution. This is why we can already start the intersection from the first moment we start to open the system. It's basically just plug and play. That's it. But after we open the system and it starts to run, every day it's gather a lot of data, making the analysis, understand the situation, and change all the system and the weights. So the system is starting from something that's very good, and with the time it's converged and learn the system, and it's became much better and much accurate to the specific intersection it's operating. So basically less than 1 month all this convergence takes. So this is actually the time of the training the system need in order to operate in a perfect manner.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Okay. Very much.
I'm sharing my screen. Do you see my screen? All right, can I start? All right, hello, good morning. My name is David and we are Data Beacon. We build disruptive artificial intelligence applications for aviation. We help airlines, airports, and air traffic control providers to optimize their operation, reduce their cost, and find new revenue opportunities. And with that, with the help of artificial intelligence. So there are 3 basic building blocks on artificial intelligence industrial solutions. First is an AI infrastructure that normally runs in the clouds and is capable of processing very large amounts of data. The second one is a well-curated data set, normally coming from different data sources. These data sets need to be clean and pre-processed. And the third one is a set of algorithms that solves complete problems, normally optimizing a business process or an operational challenge. So we are the leaders in these 3 elements in aviation. We have worked on this during the last 3 years. Data. The data in aviation is incredibly dispersed, but through agreements with different entities, we currently have data from more than 2 million flights. So we have 3 years of data fusing more than 30 different data sources with proprietary encryption technology. We are a software company. All our technology elements are running in the cloud, and we have the data protection at the core of our technology in order to increase the variety and volume of our data. The data owners feel very secure having the data with us, and we make the data operational for them. So it's not a secret that aviation has been hit really hard during the COVID-19 pandemics. So we are focusing on reducing the costs and maintaining the safety and efficiency of the operations. This is a great service to our customers, which, as you can imagine right now, many of them are operating with reduced personnel. So several applications are being developed with our customers. We are running pilots with them, covering the most important needs in the aviation sectors, targeting 3 different types of customers. So the first one is automation of air traffic control to ensure we lower the cost of operations of air traffic control services. The second one is a predictive service for airports to increase the runway capacity in critical periods where the revenue is very high. And the third one is a set of tools to maintain high levels of safety standards in aviation through the use of safety analytics with our airline partners. Our applications are being developed. We have working prototypes and we have secure launching pilots with them. We have seed funding approved for the next 2 years, and we are looking into a Series A during 2021. So we are obviously in a new era in aviation after the COVID crisis, and also looking at the environmental challenges that we have ahead of us. Aviation is going to change significantly, but at the same time, this will open new opportunities for artificial intelligence to create new, more performing processes and systems, and to increase the cost efficiency of operations. And that's what I have. Any questions?
Yes. Hi, David. Thank
Hello.
you for your presentation. The competitors are actually the big companies that provide the machinery in the aviation sector, and then they offer software solution for the specific machinery, or who are they in that market? Because in terms of the aviation, I have to confess that I know less in the market. Right. So can you explain with whom you compete?
Yeah, so we are serving, as I explained, 3 different type of customers, right? Yeah. Serving 3 different type of customers allow us to use the data from different customers to solve the solution for one of them, right, through special agreements. So, for instance, in air traffic control, the companies that we're competing with are the traditional equipment manufacturers. In their model, they are expecting the air navigation service providers to renew the equipment every year. So basically, they're big equipment manufacturers, and they have long 10-year cycle of development. So what we are aiming is to change that business model and to look into a service that runs in the cloud. So basically, we are competing to substitute those equipment programs for a service system that gets updated and improved in the cloud as we have more data. And then the information is delivered to the users through rather than developing equipment. Did I answer the question?
Yes, thank you. And the product is tested within the free type of customers that you have mentioned?
Right. So we have 3 pilots running with every one of these products. And with unidentified customers, and we're working with them. I'm sorry, I cannot disclose the names yet. Yeah. But we are working with them, and they're very interested, and they're working with us to develop the product. Of course, I mean, the pandemic has shocked everyone, but particularly aviation. Yeah. So right now we are in an interim period, but they all 3 have confirmed, even through the pandemic, that this is the future and they want to move in this direction. And as a matter of fact, we keep working with them. We have a meeting with them.
Okay. So congratulations for the things that you have achieved until now. So and good luck for it.
Thank you.
Yes, we are here. I don't know if you could see me. Okay, I'm here well. Okay, I seem I'm the only one that I'm here, but okay, we let's start. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Don't. Yes, I'm going to do that right now. Here. Okay. Please tell me when you can see my screen. Okay, so mode of presentation. Okay, so let's go. I'm José Manuel Avelino, CEO of Vestigia Blockchain. I don't know if you don't want to sell more. Fortunately, Vestigia is helping to SME company to export more. I don't know if it is interesting to you to protect your brand. We construct one solution to make your product uncopyable and fight against counterfeit. But how if I told you that you can protect your brand, automate your operation, logistic operation, and also increase your sales? We are working in warehouse automation at a hospital here in Spain. So the problem is 75% of European SMEs has a low level of digitalization in the supply chain operation. So it's for it that we create Vestigia. Vestigia is a blockchain framework where we can protect the identity of the product to sell more, but also automate and certificate the process along the supply chain. We now we are working with agri-food sector, pharmaceutical and retail, and this is a huge market. But we focus, as a startup, we focus in the medium-sized Spanish SMEs with a strong export orientation because we have access to them, and around our influence area, we can find 25,000 of SMEs that have this problem. So, but you are wondering, I'm sure, that why, what make so special Vestigia? Vestigia, we patent a solution that is a crypto tag that you can insert into your product or label, and it permits to protect against counterfeit and also to trace and control and automate the operation in the supply chain. Others can say that, but not only this, we concept our platform to automate the process, not to digitalize the paper. So we have competitors, but the difference is we make real traceability integrating IoT devices and protect anti-counterfeit the process. But all of this, we cannot do it with an incredible team with more of 20 years of market experience and coming from big companies as Indra, Renault, or Deloitte. But we have a B2B company. Our business model is a subscription for the service, and we are a real business that is running out. We have a support of the big partner player, is our channel of commercialization, and we are launching new incredible products in cold chain and also in water footprint. And this is just the beginning. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I have a question, Lavin here. What's your average revenue per customer?
We have to, in pharma is more or less, we have an ARCA of 1,700. And for one single customer SMEs is 7,500 per year.
Okay, so and how many customers do you have right now?
Now we have two big pharma customers, big corporates. We have 5 SMEs that is using our technology, and 1 distributor in Portugal. And also now we are signing another contract with a distributor here in Spain and in Mexico, and it will provide more or less 20 or 25 customers in the crypto tech.
Okay, so you're looking to grow through distributors mainly.
Yes, we signed an agreement with big operators here in Spain, Europe also, as Orange or Vodafone, to be inside the portfolio. But mainly we are growing using distributor that they are integrating in the market.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, hello. I'm gonna share my screen. Can you see the screen now? Okay, so sorry. Yeah, thank you. So can I start? Yeah, hello. My name is José Manuel Maceda, co-founder of Wapping. Our story starts with the experience of Roberto Garcia after 10 years in Inditex, where he developed some of the customer services of the company, such as the omni-channel gift card or the employee discount working worldwide. So we asked why still most of retailers created services that work omni-channel for the end customers. And the main reason, or the first reason, is because online and offline channels have been working disconnected since the beginning. So the services that work in one channel have difficulties to work in the offline channel. So we created Wapping, a SaaS platform that allows any retailer to connect all its sales channels and provide their customers an omni-channel and personalized shopping experience, moving from a product-centric approach to a real customer-centric approach. How does it work? First, we connect all the sales channels of the business through API. Through this connection, it provides 2 things. The first one is to get a unified vision of customer behavior in the business. And the second thing that this API connection provides is the capacity to forward the customers digital services that work omni-channel, regardless if the channel is online or offline. So through the 300 vision of customers, it's possible to define very specific segments and address them digital services such as, or exclusive benefits such as promotions, gift coupons, or gift card programs that they can enjoy and share with other relatives or friends and improve their shopping experience. So the retailer gets more users, increase the purchase frequency, and grows the average ticket. Our business model is based on a progressive rate depending on the number of POS and the number of active e-commerce users. Our competitive advantages are that we are the first with a global vision based in our expertise in retail. We are not only a CDP, but also a CDP plus a service engine specific for retail. So we combine all the customer analysis and the capacity to build services in the same platform. And it works transactional and seamless for customers and also for the business. So there is nothing to do. Everything is redeemed automatically in online and offline. Our current situation is that we are launching the first 7 customers, and we plan to invest to open a round of investment when we are around 30K in a few months to scale up the company. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I have a question. What's your MRR looking right now?
Right now, we are with 7K MRR, and by the end of this year, we want to finalize with 24K MRR, according to the 7 customers we have already just now closed, and we are integrating.
And also, how much time it takes to integrate a new customer?
That's a very good question. Everybody asks always this question, and it depends basically on the customer. We have a customer who integrated in 3 days. In 3 days they were working, and we have customers that have been integrating for 6 months. This is the reality. It depends on how they tackle the project and the dedication the IT team can put on the project.
And are you more focused on SMBs or corporate companies?
No, we are only focused on corporate companies. We address mid and big size companies. Our good customer is that one that has, let's say, at least 30, 50 physical stores and e-commerce, and about that. Yeah.
And what's your sales plan? I mean, how are you selling your product right now?
We are selling in 2 ways: directly, contacting directly with these big retailers, and this is the, let's say, the main approach. And then we are selling through distributors or partners. So we closed a partner, 2 partners in Spain, and we have a partner in Mexico. Actually, we closed our first customer in Mexico, a very big company, supermarket company, and we closed also a partner agreement in Italy with a partner specialized in fashion in Italy.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. I go share my presentation. Just a second. Can you see? I start. Hello everyone, I am Daniele Rossi, CEO of Cubo. All people had at least once in their life necessity to furnish an environment, and we have always the same problems like size fitting of furnitures, color matching, or their coherence in texture. Solution for all this is Cubo, a mobile app which through AI and AR scans and automatically places your own or branded objects according to your needs and tastes. It works very easy and fast. Users can insert some filters like which room they are designing, their budget, and if they want to move their own object from an environment to another one. In this case, users can scan their object through Cubo's app. Then they move to the new environment where Cubo automatically takes orientation, providing a furnished preset in AI. This preset can also be changed by users as they prefer. Users can also buy items that they like with referring to brand e-commerce. Our competitors are divided in some digital catalogs and other tech solutions which have the only focus in AR view. Cubo is the only tool which completely automates furnishing process through AI. We release our mobile app with a control dashboard to furniture brands and real estate networks. And our model is divided for real estates and brands. If we focus on real estates, we propose a flat fee of 300 euros per month per agency, and 16% of that is due to real estate networks which sell our solution to their agencies. Our markets are home living e-commerce with a value of $258 billion and property market with a value of $30 billion. Nowadays, we have closed 2 deals and bring us to a revenue of 340,000 euros, and other contacts bring us to an additional pipeline of 200,000 euros in the first year of activity. Next steps, we had a private release in October 2020, and in January 2021, with a presence of more than 1,000 agencies and on the market, and deals with at least 10 brands. Our team is heterogeneous but complementary, and it makes easier working together. We're seeking for 300,000 euros, and they will be divided in 40% in R&D, 40% in marketing, and 20% in general and administration. So we can summarize Kubo like the only tool which completely automates the furnishing process through AI. It provides customized solutions for its customers in a wide market in a continuous growth. Thank you.
Yeah, Lavin here again. A quick question. So you focus mainly on brands. Can I ask what kind of brands do you focus on? I mean, can you give us a few examples? And also, when you say that you work with real estate networks, what kind of real estate companies do you work for, and how do you offer the product to them?
Okay, thank you for the question. Allora, we focus on brands of wide size, like IKEA, like Italian fashion brands of this field, and for real estate networks, the same parameters, like. In Italy, Gabbetti is a wide network of more than 700 agencies in Italy, and Remax is a wide network in Europe and in the world. So we offer them for real estate. We offer them a mobile app that they will provide to their agencies, and their agencies will provide our mobile app to their customers. For over the mobile app to real estate, we provide a platform through that they can analyze their data. So a control dashboard, we can say, and brands are an intermediate for us. So people needs something to place in their environment, and so brands will provide us their items. So it opened for us a new revenue channel through sell through fee that we earn from that sell.
Okay, and one more question. How much revenue do you have right now? And also, why are you not focusing on the customers, on the end customer, instead of the real estate companies?
Yes, nowadays we have two deals, and they are both real estate networks. So in October we will release our beta app. In this moment we are making internal test for beta app. In October we will start test with our present customers, and it brings us a potential revenues of 345,000 euros in the first year of activity. For brands, we are closing some deals with because we have taken part in a competition in Italy with some big name of fashion in Italy, like do you hear me? My connection is not good. Okay. Okay. I can finish. We have taken part to a competition in Italy where there were some big name of fashion here, like Beneta Cucine and other big name in Italy. So we have closed some deals in that moment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, hello. I'm trying to share my my screen. Is visible? All right. Okay. Well, good morning. This is Jose Campo Furon, the co-founder and CEO leader from Intente. Well, we detected a problem with our partners, with our brand, with our clients. That most of the brands call it a channel conflict. This means for the fashion brands or small size and medium size fashion brands, the channel conflict is the possibility how to strengthen their e-commerce without jeopardizing the relationship of their retailers, of their multi-brand stores. And on the other side, the multi-brand stores, the small retailers, have less and less consumers visits given the e-commerce. So the solution we bring to the market is a digital platform that allows brands to manage the omnichannel, integrating the multi-brand stores in their e-commerce. And that way, allowing certain functions for the e-commerce and for the multi-brand shops, like for instance, ship from store, click and reserve, or the so-called click and collect. The market for this kind of brands is about 3,400 only in apparel and footwear in Spain. A similar figure in Italy, 3,500, and globally we are talking about 500,000 brands facing this problem. The competitive intensity, we measure it by two variables. One is whether the competitor is able to generate omnichannel, and the second, if the competitor is working with brands that depend strongly on multi-brand customer, on multi-brand retailers, and either they are in one variable or the other, but not in both. So we are pioneers in this market. We have a SaaS business model based on a cost leadership and a pricing strategy that we call best value. That means great functionality at affordable price. And we have some characteristics as well of a digital platform like network effect, brands attract stores attract brands, and network orchestrator. Our revenue model is a subscription depending on the number of shops that bring to the platform. We concluded a proof of concept with the brand Pat Rodriguez, and the result is that we are broadening the service to 50 multi-brand shops, and in parallel we had made a prospection with 24 brands. We got 8 leads, 3 qualified leads, and 3 opportunities that we expect to close in the next weeks. Our business plans includes 250 brands in 3 years in Spain, 125 in Italy, and 50 in Germany. We opened a seed round of 125K for a valuation of 833 that give us a runaway of 12 months for an MRR of 4.5K euros. And the team is led by me, my co-founder Carlos Patino, who made the hardware for the virtual fitting rooms of Inditex, and 2 software engineers in the web services. And that's my presentation. Thank you. Open for questions.
Yeah, so I have a question. Seems that no one in the jury is talking today. So basically, my question is how much time it takes for you to integrate a new customer, and so your only paying customer is PAS right now, right?
Yeah, right now, yes. The first question, it depends on the customer. That typically takes 1 day to onboard one brand, and each brand, let's say for example, a brand brings 5 shops. Each shop should be on board in 30 minutes or 1 hour assistance. So in one day, a brand should be able to parameterize and to personalize the service in their e-commerce. In 1 day should be enough. And regarding the question whether yes, we have one paying customer with Spa Rodriguez, and the idea is to close. We are in fact meeting them. The 3 opportunities we disclosed before in 2 weeks in Elche, in Alicante. So the idea is to have by the end of the year 4 or 5 customers.
Awesome, thank you.
Cybrik, thank you. Let me just share my screen. Are you seeing that? Good stuff. Hi, my name is Matt, and I'm the founder and CEO of Cybrik. In 1930, it took just 19 months to build the Empire State Building in New York. 8 years later, it took 63 months to build the Shah in London. How can it be, after 80 years of technical progress, that we're actually building things? The engineering construction industry is a $13.5 billion business. It is one that is failing to deliver. The industry currently wastes around $1.6 billion a year on project efficiency, delays, cost overruns. At the heart of the problem is a antiquated approach to information management. The Gantt chart was invented over 100 years ago today, but remains the dominant management tool used on projects today. At Cybrik, we believe better possible. We're combining the latest technologies, putting information at the heart of the process to generate approach to projects. By doing this, we can reduce administration, provide insight into the team, and prevent costly rework where it happens. The system works by ingesting all the different types of project data: emails, applications, contracts, invoices, making sense of that data, connecting them all together. A range of advanced modules then learn from the information, generate insights for the project managers, and automate processes. Our MVP contains 3 initial functions: automated reporting, search, and compliance that compares documentation. We launched our MVP 2 months ago and have a potential customer list of over 1,000 companies, which we've talked to over 40 in the past couple of months, and have a plan to run 2 pilot studies of the system within this year. Off the back of these pilots, we will develop and launch our enterprise SaaS system commercially. This is a huge opportunity with lots of space for different approaches. But when we talk to our target customers, we find that most are using the humble Excel spreadsheets, with obviously lots of problems associated with that. Our competitive advantage is that we are a company started by project managers and obsessed with creating an amazing user experience for the project team. Our team combines business acumen with industry expertise and cutting-edge knowledge of AI. We are now raising 400,000 to grow the team and ensure the success of our initial pilot studies within the next 12 months. Thank you, and I welcome any questions.
I have a question again. How do you reach your potential customers?
Yeah, in this initial phase, both myself and my co-founder worked, 35 years combined in the industry, so we have lots of contacts. So a lot of it is just direct contacts that we're talking to. Longer term, and how we're scaling the business is actually talking to the big consultancies like KPMG, McKinsey, PwC, and looking to partner with them as a sales channel combined with direct sales and account management, basically.
And how developed is the product? I mean, it's an MVP or it's already developed?
So we have the MVP developed, as I said, with some initial functions. We have a roadmap to develop it out further, but we are actively selling the MVP and have a couple of prospects which hopefully will land in the next month to run the initial MVP on their systems, on their projects.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Hello. Rodrigo, can you hear me? That's great. So just give me a second. I'm gonna just try to, hello everyone. I'm gonna try to share my screen. Where I can do it actually. Okay. Is that one, yeah? Sorry, yeah, that one. Okay, there we are. You can see it. Great. Just a second. Yeah. Hi everyone, my name is Asa and I'm the CEO of Extravaganza Communication. I would like to open up this presentation with a question. Who of us is not concerned about the current situation? Doesn't matter whether we are from the third sector, we are from tech companies, all of us feel a bit of fear about, and stress about what will happen. We are looking for solutions to overcome this uncertainty. How to make our business grow, how to raise up profits. Today, I want to bring you a solution. And as it is well known, the best defense is a good attack. And our methodology is the greatest punch. Let me tell you something. There is still people that need your services. The only thing that now you need to be the best for them. I'm going to present a solution that will get you a constant flow of leads in any of these markets, and we will make you constant suitable growth. How? With our methodology. We have, what makes us different is that we are from tech and we work for tech. We have self-developed a methodology within the last 7 years and had the results and helping hundreds of companies to achieve their smart goals in the middle term. Our way of making marketing is focused on guaranteeing the strategic results are achieved. Our know-how is based on strategy and consultancy, which is the business as a whole. Our methodology is based on brand strategy, is based on inbound, and especially in standardization. Yes, we try to standardize processes as we do in McDonald's. We have got a powerhouse that is what startups and tech companies need. And yet, we are just another marketing agency. We are Extravaganza Communication and Marketing. Okay.
Por favor, me toman un café.
Venga, yo voy a hacer un cigarrillo.
Vale. Me he preparado uno, pero esa no sé, no te cojo el...
Sí, pues mira, ahora Marta, un segundo.
Vale.
That's okay, no problem.
Vale,
Yes, sure. Just give me a second. There we are. Okay, so as I said, we are Extravaganza Communication, a marketing consultancy specialized in making startups and tech companies to grow. And yes, we are not just another marketing agency. The reason why I'm saying that is because we have got a lot of expertise. We all of us are coming from the big five international consultancies, and we have been mentored by the biggest mentors in the advertising world. We are international. We have international and local partners that guarantee that we're going to be able to deploy campaigns in the whole Europe as we will do in Spain. We are already part of ATSA, European Enterprise Network. We are teachers in the university. We share knowledge with UEA. We are in the Spanish Chamber in London, and yes, we are partners of HubSpot and other international brands. We are specialized in the tech companies, in startups. We know we have a lot of knowledge about this sector, and we have developed new methodologies based on VI as well and resources to improve our clients' performance. And the most important is that we have developed a model where we grow with our clients, we having like a kind of a partnership with them in each of the stages. One thing that we realize is that really makes us special is that we cut the boundaries between the companies and the agencies, developing a hybrid model that help us to understand better the technology and the know-how of our clients. We know that we know what the startup needs, and therefore we are so focused on results, getting data as getting achievement of the 50% rates, conversion rates. This is like a mid average for each of the different clients we have. To get that, what we do is nurturing and aligning marketing and sales. In addition, because of the methodology we use, we get to raise the lifetime value of our clients up to 5 times. In addition, we are able to, yes, okay, we are able to successfully introduce clients in less than 6 months in different markets. Some of our references are this, Geographica. All of these clients are startups. Why now? Because we are looking to actually grow faster and get, like even faster growth. Thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah, I have a question again. So first is how much revenue are you making? And knowing that you're a service business, are you looking to try and scale your company, as it's almost impossible to scale a service business basically?
Yeah, we are our revenue right now is around the 200K. But the thing is, like, if you see if I go back to, I don't know if I still sharing the screen, but if you go here, again, we start with like really, really small. So since 2017, we have been raising up quite fast. And yeah, I mean, the only way that we have to scale our business is through partnerships. So, and as I'm saying, and standardization. Yes, it is a service business, but we can standardize many processes and then make us more effective and more efficiency. Therefore, this is what make us a little bit different and why we can, grow faster.
And how many services are you offering right now to your customers?
We have a quite wide range, but again, what we are focusing on is like is that methodology I'm talking about. It's like a hybrid model between having your own team, marketing team, in-house, and having an agency. And this is like the powerhouse of here. Most of our clients is what they have, and this is the way we have to actually get real good results with them. So it's not a account-based or like a short-term relationship, but it's actually based on long-term relationships. That's why we grow with them.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Okay, just a minute, please. We're going to share the PowerPoint presentation. Let me introduce Jordi, the CEO of LeadMe, and I am the CTO. My name is Bernard. Okay, just a minute.
Hello, everyone. We are here to introduce you to LeadMe, the platform that was born to make the freight transport sector more open, more efficient, and more accessible.
Yes. Okay, just a minute. There is a problem with the sharing of the screen. Did you hear me? Yes. Okay. Can you see the screen now? Okay, no problem. So it's okay. Is that okay? It's okay.
Hello, everyone. We are here to introduce you to LeadMe, the platform that was born to make the freight transport sector more open, more efficient, and more accessible. The aim of LeadMe is to end with deliveries with incomplete loads, with return journeys of empty vehicles, with the abusive fees of traditional companies, and with those intermediaries that make the service more expensive. That is, to open and free the transportation market. LeadMe is the only free marketplace that connects shippers who need to transport their goods with carriers who seek to complete their loads. It has a diversified target: private customers, freelance carriers, and small and medium-sized enterprises. LeadMe solves two very common problems in the transport sector. First, the shippers that travel with almost empty vehicles. And second, the abusive rates of unusual shipments or non-commercial routes. The benefits are twofold. On the one hand, carriers could be more efficient in their shipments by loading their vehicle fully and getting rid of intermediaries, thus increasing their income. On the other hand, shippers could decrease the cost of their shipment, save time on quotes, ship their goods more easily, and keep in touch with the carriers. The platform offers many advantages over the competition. First of all, it's a freemium service that allows you to post publicly with a very user-friendly and visual interface. It offers plenty of interesting features, such as an open auction system, an en-route finder, user chats and ratings, and many, many more. And not only that, we have partnered with AXA to offer a delivery guarantee on all shipments. The team is made up of the founding partners, Jordi Arribas, Nadia Morales, and Bernard Barret. The software development company is Ontic Soluciones, and we have also a separate digital marketing team. We're mainly promoting LeadMe through digital marketing, using page ranking, social media, and specialized portals. And in order to expand to the international market, we have planned 3 investment rounds. The first one of them aims to expand to France and Germany, the second one to the rest of Europe, and the third one to other continents. The key of the business model is the creation of this freemium marketplace, giving a free basic service that relies on advertising, but also offering premium versions for those users who require it, with features such as guarantee and payment management, merchandise tracking, and additional insurances. We hope you found the project interesting. Thank you very much for your attention.
Okay, I hope you hear the presentation. If you have any question, the person in charge of the presentation of the communication wasn't available today, so it's because we recorded his pre-presentation. Do you have any question?
Yeah, I have a question and also a suggestion. The question is, how much money are you making right now? And the suggestion is that if the person that is doing the pitch is not available, instead of putting a recording, I think that you should learn to pitch your startup. And that's just only an advice, okay?
Okay. Do you see me? Because I don't have the return of my own video.
We see your screen.
Okay, and I'm here now with a mask. Okay, can you see me? Okay. So about your first question, for now we are not invoicing. We are in the phases to make the captation of new users. So we just increased the number of our users using mainly search engine optimization and also SEM this year. I mean, a campaign from Google Ads or Facebook.
And what's more or less your growing rate right now?
Our growing rate, you mean per month, per year?
Per month.
I don't have the metric, but what I can see, what I can say to you is that the growing rate is increasing exponentially, in the sense that from last November, is that so? When I joined the team, we just created a digital marketing team dedicated to this objectives, and we increased the number of users by 100% from November to now.
Okay.
Approximately, yeah. I can give you more metrics. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So I'll try to share my screen on the PowerPoint here. Okay. I think you are now looking at the presentation, right? Okay. So thank you very much for this invitation. Thank you very much for your kind introduction. We are Egogenomics, and my name is Ruben Fernandez. I'm one of the co-founders. Egogenomics is a personal genomics company that is based and specialized in giving the highest quality DNA tests to our customers. And these tests are addressing many daily life issues such as fitness, nutrition, and many other healthcare situations. So just to explain a little bit better how egogenomics performs all these things and what is egogenomics about, let me give you back to the first time at the gym, the first day at the gym. Probably that day you get into the gym and you meet the trainer. The trainer just explains to you a little bit around how the gyms work and whatever. And then very often they put you on the top on one of those impedance balance, right? And those balances are going to measure how your fat is distributed across your body. So those body measures are the only information that the trainer is going to use to give you the personalized routine. But guess what? Those routines are not personalized at all. Basically, this is not an only issue, an exclusive issue in gyms, but it also happens when you go to the nutritionist, in which the diet that you are going to receive is based probably in those basic body measures, as I told you. This happens every time that you are trying to take care of yourself, even at the dentist. But that is exactly the past. Right now, we have the biotechnological skills to measure and to deliver DNA-based recommendations that are 100% personalized. Why? Because your DNA and your genetic code is the basic information that makes you the way you are. So in ergonomics, we have used all these skills to read the DNA and to interpret the information that we can take from that to develop 4 different products. The first one is focused on the fitness, where we can tell you your predisposition to suffer different injuries, which is the best sport, the best routine for your muscles, to build muscle, to lose fat, your metabolism under sport conditions. The second one is Nutrigen, which is talking to you how is your relationship with different food, which are the best food for you, which are the best diets, which food shouldn't be taken, and the hygiene and oral biome that are orientated to the healthcare. So basically, with all that information, we want to give you your recommendations to hack yourself, to took the DNA information that makes you the way you are right now to become even better. That is our goal. Thank you.
Yes, we are here. Can you hear me? And my video. Okay. Let me share my screen. You can see the screen. Okay, let's go. Hello, everyone. This is Mohammed. I'm the CEO of Sensomat. What we are going to tackle is the pressure ulcer. But what is the pressure ulcer itself? Pressure ulcer is the most hard-healing wound, which is caused by continuous long-time pressure applied on body skin. But how long? If you're unconscious, which is very normal in hospitals, it could be happened even in less than an hour. When you sleep somewhere with no movement, your bones will put the blood vessel under pressure. And from the bedside, your skin is also going to be pressed. Lack of blood circulation, in addition with the skin friction, will damage the organ not only on the skin, but also more on internal parts. So the double side pressure will cause an unbelievable wound in patients. But how bad is it? Of course, very much. More than $10 billion are spent annually to overcome the lawsuits and treatments of pressure ulcer in the United States. More than 60,000 deaths are happened when there are infections and consequences of pressure ulcer. So we decided to create something which could help hospitals have the best prediction of the pressure ulcer in their patients. We create smart sensors which are placed underneath the mattress and will measure the body pressure distribution. These sensors are unique and could be calibrated depending on mattress type and size. By these sensors, we could analyze the movement trends of patients and finding the high pressure spots on their body. In the meantime, we collect the patient's clinical data and normal scoring data from hospitals through a mobile phone application and combine it with our sensor data. We are using an artificial intelligence core to make decisions and telling the risk percentage of each patient individually. By analyzing these data, the hospitals could decrease their cost of nursing and also penalties they may receive against pressure ulcer. What we are looking for is not a product. We are going to sell hospitals a new concept, a new experience. They could see combination of their own clinical information with some relevant sensor data, which give them back better diagnosis than their old methods. Machine learning not only could help hospitals analyze their own clinical data and find out the trends in long time in duration, but also they could use huge amount of sensor data and make them effective on medical decisions. What we're looking for is the smart predictive medical diagnosis. Sensomat is the first application of this concept to predict pressure ulcer. Our team contains PhDs in electronics, mechanics, and computer science. We are working with masters in management, data science, and entrepreneurship. And we also have physicians and nurses inside our team. Thank you very much.
Can I speak? Thank you. I would like to know what is the present status. My name is Algerios Spiridis from Anthology Ventures, and I would like to know what is the present status of this product and how, if you can, as far as how you plan to introduce it to the market.
We have MVPs. We develop the sensors. These sensors are placed under the medical mattress, and we are going to calibrate it with different types of mattress, so we could collect the pressure from the patient's body. We are in the MVP TRL 4 to 5 maybe. We are signing some agreements with hospitals and universities to test our product. You know that artificial intelligence and decision making based on machine learning needs lots of information. We are now going to collect proper information to train our algorithms and to enrich our databases, because our decisions are based on databases and algorithms. Not only data comes from our sensors, but also we need clinical data, for example, Bernin scoring, Norton scoring, any other scoring related to patients with pressure ulcer.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, one quick question, Mohammed. Are you a medical device? Are you certified as a medical device?
If you want to ask me about the certification of the medical device, I need to tell you that our device do not have any direct contact with patients' bodies. So the risk of our device is to be considered in a first step and very, very low risk. We do not have any contact with the patient's body in compared with other competitors that are using sensors which will be attached to the patient's skins. We are very, very low risk device, but yes, we are medical device and we need to ask for a CE mark of the medical devices.
Okay, thanks.
I'm here. Hello, everybody. Yes. Tell me if you can look my...
Hi. I'm from Kerma. I would have like a... Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. I will share the screen. Hi, good morning. Well, as you know, we are Therma System Research. Our objective is to lead the transformation of radiation oncology market thanks to an aerospace transfer of knowledge. Well, which is the problem? Our purpose is to reduce side effects in radiotherapy treatment, improving the quality assurance thanks to a new patented technology. With this technology, we help define which is the dose delivered to the right point thanks to artificial intelligence techniques, and well, we propose to introduce in the ecosystem a collaborative infrastructure modeling. The problem is a complex one. It involves different actors. It involves the patient, the clinical, and the hospital. For the patient, the faster you treat, the better you cure. The clinical, they have a big lot of work. Well, the hospital, there are lack of a true digitalization nowadays. So the solution that we propose is an automation in the workflow, improving the precision that would lead a personalized treatment for the patient, a better communication with them, with the aim of reducing the side effects. For the clinical, they will have a reduced workload thanks to the support of the automatization. And the hospital, they will have an integrated platform that would help them increase the number of treated patients. Our value proposition is to introduce the personalized medicine, and our solution accomplishes one European directive and well, helping the peace of mind of clinical. The market opportunity is like every place where there are a LINAC, a radiotherapy unit, there are a place where we can be. This market is also increasing. We have a target of sales of 20%, and our potential customers are hospital and cancer research center. Also, companies developing linear accelerators can be our customer. And since that are our customer, we have the option of sales royalties over those companies, like IVA or Variant, which are the major actors, ones of the major actors, or license our service to a hospital. Well, this is a scheme of the different competitors, and the financial projector is like we expect a profit of 40 million euro, and we expect to hire at least new 20 employees. By now, we have received the phase 1 from the ESMA instrument, and so we have the support of the Torres Quevedo program, and we are being accelerated in LQ at Seville. Our team is composed by Ronnie, who is our Torres Quevedo intern, Marta, who is our software developer. We have a senior software developer, the advisor, and the founder. So we aim to personalize every radiotherapy treatment, helping the peace of mind of every involved action or actor. So thank you. Yeah. That's all for me.
Yes, I have the same question as before for the other presentation. Are you a certified medical device?
Yes, well, we are a software certified. We aim to be a class 1. Okay? Since we don't touch the patient, we are just helping make a decision, and the last responsibility is on the doctor. So yes, we have to do that kind of accomplishment. Class 1. Class 1.
Yes, I would like to have a question, if I may. Can you please tell me how far you are from market launch, and what is the estimated amount of investment or capital that is necessary based on your analysis for the first 18 months, if you have it?
For the what?
For the first 18 months.
Okay, well, the amount that we have a prototype, we are finishing it and validating it with several clinical, and that's the point where we are now, finishing that prototype. And the next 18 months is like, well, we need a big amount. We can start running with 700,000, and we are going to ask for the phase 2 XC accelerator, and then for doing the clinical and all the things properly, we will ask kind of 1.5 million for doing the clinical and so on.
Thank you.
Hello. Can you see my screen? And now? Okay. Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Alejandro Bisi, the founder of GitMob. And our story began when I met Facu. At his 2 years old, he was diagnosed with SMA type 2, and it basically means that he wouldn't be able to walk for the rest of his life. At the beginning of his rehabilitation stage, professionals recommend the family to keep him in a standing position. But standards available in the market didn't allow him to develop naturally according to his age. But Facu wasn't an isolated case. If we take into account that globally 75 million people need a device to be able to mobilize, we are talking about the market of $195 billion. But it's not the same to move seated than do that in a standing position. So we create BIPMAP, the first electric standard for children that promotes the autonomy and independence while the user is being rehabilitated. And the day that Facu used the BIPMAP for the first time, shouted at his mother with a huge smile, "I can run, Mom." There are competitors that offer the same solution. You can look here the products currently offered in the market, and BIPMAP has higher performance and it's cheaper. We make money with 4 different models. We are selling to orthopedics, medical insurance, government entities, or direct to families. We patent in Argentina and launched our product on September last year. We made $40,000 private investment, $30,000 in Startup Chile Accelerator, and we certified our product as a medical device this year. We plan to produce all our technology in Santiago and expand from Chile to the rest of the world, because our vision is to be a world leader tech company providing electric mobility solutions. we currently have 47 registered users and $63,000 in sales. We have tripled the autonomy of all our users, and now we can live new experience like seeing themselves standing in front of the bathroom mirror. Even the current situation, where rehabilitation centers are closed, we added IoT technology to BitMob. And behind all of this, there's an incredible team of young people who, with the same purpose, seeks to improve the quality of life of children with motor disabilities. And work hard because the impact we want to achieve is very large. There's nothing better than doing what one loves, helping another person to be better day by day. Our biggest motivation is to keep creating smiles. Join us, and I promise you that we will create thousands of smiles around the world together. Thank you.
I'm not sure if I understand what is the competitive advantage towards the existing competitors. Maybe I do, but it's not clear to me. Can you help me with that?
Yes, it's not the same to move seated than do it in a standing position. So we created a device that help people to be in equal height to others, in equal situation. So the user can rehabilitate at the same time. He can go wherever he wants in a standing position. And in Latin America and in Europe exists a lot of wheelchairs, motorized wheelchairs, but not a lot of standards for children. And for children, it's very, very important to get up and walk.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, I'm here. So just a second, so I'm just loading the presentation. Okay. Right. You see the screen, isn't it? I don't know if I can reduce it. Like this? Fine. Okay, right. Right. So first of all, thanks for inviting us to give the speech on Startup LA. So this is a 6-stage project for optimizing COVID-19 testing. So health authorities are giving great efforts to take control of the pandemic. However, it's necessary to develop a more efficient system to detect patients to get massive and high-scale diagnosis. So the increase of the number of tests may intake some misses, like test limitation. So it is essential to make a way of diagnosis that prevents the shortening of reagents, protects the population, and facilitates the lab organization. Hence, it is important to know which test to use and when. On the 85% of patients during the first 5 days, patients don't have any symptoms, but they usually have the maximum viral charge. So the best way to diagnose the infection is to a PCR assay. So just afterwards, the 5 days, they used to decrease the viral charge, the quantity of the virus, and they used to develop some antibodies, immunity against the virus. So the best way to diagnose, to confirm the diagnosis, is to make an antibodies test. So hence the best diagnostic method is a combination of both tests. In this way, we have developed an algorithm to decide which test must be used for the patient as per the presence of symptoms and its duration. We have developed a protocol for PCR analysis that detects the presence of the virus with a performance time which is reduced from 4 to 2 hours and provides a higher security to laboratory technicians through the fixation of the clinical sample to be analyzed. Moreover, we consider that the possibility to send kits for collection of samples, either feces or saliva samples, so the patient can do it by themselves. And we don't need qualified staff like nurses that may be en risk when collecting the sample. We also consider the use of antibodies test that provides a result in only 5 or 15 minutes and helps to identify patients with lower risk of infection due to immunity. Since patients can collect their own samples, create these kits, we don't need personnel to collect the sample, and we can avoid the risk of infection. We are planning to develop this project in up to 2 months with the help of biomedical professionals, a clinical data manager, who is me, and computer engineers. However, we need some help of potential partners as described here. Developing an optimized and personalized test for the patients permits to minimize the cost, reducing the analysis time, the performance without implying work from healthcare staff, and also avoiding false results from that can be delivered by other tests. Furthermore, thanks to the high viability of this diagnostic method, we can determine which employees and unemployed citizens are in lower risk to the virus, and they can easily rejoin the labor market. This prototype will allow us to return to normal life, being scalable to an autonomic, national, and international levels. So that's all. Thanks for your attendance. If you want to drop us any question or any potential collaboration or similar, we'll be happy to hear from you on these email addresses. So that's all.
What is the name of the startup again? Because I didn't see it very clearly.
Oh, sorry. It's optimizing COVID-19 testing. So this is a stage project. It's not like the real name of the company, so it is not defined yet, but that's the name of the project.
In the evaluation form, how is the startup, the particular startup is named? Yeah. Yeah, if you could please identify it and send it to us, would be helpful. Thank you. Yeah.
I